Once upon a time, in a small village where animals lived in peace and harmony, there was a mischievous cat named Mishmish and a smart mouse named Farfar. Mishmish was known for his courage and speed in catching mice, while Farfar was known for his intelligence and clever tricks that helped him escape from dangers. One day, Mishmish was hungry and looking for something to eat. Suddenly, he noticed Farfar running through the trees in search of food. Mishmish decided that this was his perfect opportunity to catch the little mouse. The chase began and Farfar ran quickly, but he knew that he could not escape from Mishmish forever. He quickly thought of a clever trick to save his life. Suddenly, he decided to run towards an old abandoned house at the end of the village. Farfar quickly entered the house and hid in a dark corner. When Mishmish entered the house, he could not see the mouse because of the darkness. Suddenly, Mishmish found himself stuck in a huge spider web that covered part of the room. Mishmish tried to break free from the net, but he could not. At that moment, Farfar came out of his hiding place and looked at the stranded Mishmish. Instead of leaving him to suffer, Farfar decided to help him. He used his tiny teeth to cut the net and free the apricot. After Mishmish was freed, he looked at Farfar with astonishment and gratitude. He said to him, "Why did you help me? I would have eaten you if you had not." "Life is not always about conflict," Farfar replied with a smile. "We can be friends instead of enemies." Since that day, Mishmish and Farfar became close friends. They learned how they could help each other instead of seeking conflict. They lived in peace and cooperation, and became an example to the rest of the animals in the village that friendship and cooperation can overcome any disagreement. After Mishmish and Farfar became close friends, their adventures in the village began to become more exciting and exciting. They would spend their days exploring new places and helping other animals solve their problems. One day, while they were wandering in the nearby forest, they heard a cry for help. They followed the sound until they reached a deep burrow, and there they found the little rabbit, Sunbula, stuck in the burrow. Sunbula tried to jump out, but the hole was too deep for him. Mishmish and Farfar quickly thought about how to save the little rabbit.